students, I hope your preparation is going good. If not, don't worry. Sri Gurukula is here to help you. And I am Anmol Yadav. I will be your physics and mathematics mentor. I am an NEET graduate. So bring out your books. Let's make your preparation stress-free. So our next question is, find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x is equals to x square plus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. So our next question is, find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x is equals to x square plus 7x plus 10 and verify the relation between zeros and the coefficient. So the quadratic equation we have is x square plus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. Now we will factorize it. What is the process of factorization? What we'll do, we'll multiply the coefficient of x square and we'll multiply the constant coefficient. After multiplying these two, we are getting 10. Now we'll find all the possible multiples in which we can write 10. So 10 can be written as 10 into 1 and 10 can be written as 5 into 2. And after that, 10 we can write it as 2 into 5 and 1 into 10, which is the same thing. Now after this, what we'll see, after adding or subtracting this 2 or this 2, if we are getting this middle term, then we can factorize using those two terms. For example, 10 plus 1 is 11, correct? But this is not a 11, so this is not a correct factorization. 10 minus 1, it is 9. This is not 9, so 10 minus 1 is also not a correct factorization. Now 5 minus 2, it is 3, so 5 minus 2 is also not a correct factorization. And 5 plus 2 is 7, yes, this is 7, so 5 plus 2 is the correct factorization. So what we will do, we will write it as x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10 is equals to 0. Now we will take x common in first two terms, so we will get x plus 5. Now we will take 2 common in the second two terms, we will get 2 into x plus 5. Correct. Now we will take x plus 5 common. Now we will take x plus 5 common. We will get x plus 2 is equals to 0. Correct. Now either this should be 0 or this should be 0. Means x plus 5 is equals to 0 or x plus 2 is equals to 0. So from here we will get x is equals to minus 5. From here we will get x is equals to minus 2. Now we are supposed to verify as well. That verify means the relation between coefficients and zeros, as we know for a general quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, which has roots alpha and beta. So we know that alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a and alpha beta is equals to c by a. Correct. So let's verify our alpha. This is our alpha. Alpha is equals to minus 5 and beta is equals to minus 3. These are our two roots. Summation of these two roots, that is alpha plus beta is equals to minus 5 minus 2, which is equals to minus 7. Now let's find minus b by a as well. Minus b by a from this equation. So here our b is 7. So minus times b will be minus 7 divided by a. A is 1. So divided by 1, which is equals to minus 7. So yes, this and these are equal. So alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. Now let's verify alpha beta is equals to c by a. So alpha beta is product of roots. So our two roots are minus 5 and minus 2. So minus 5 multiply by minus 2. What we will get? Minus minus will become plus and 5 into 2 will become 10. Now let's find c by a. Coefficient, constant coefficient is 10 and a is 1. So this is equals to 10 divided by 1, which is equals to 10. So yes, alpha plus beta is also 10 and c by a is also 10. Hence verified. I will be back soon. Till then, keep practicing. This is Anmol Yadav from Sri Gurukula signing off.